Hello, friends. Welcome to Henry Harvin Education. My name is Kunal Gupta, and I'm the CEO of the company. I warmly welcome you to the organization, to the HR hiring team. So, you're part of a very essential team because now you see the growth of the organization is also very much dependent on the human resource, right? And for the growth of the company, we would also need to scale up the current human capital, the number of employees that we have. And that's where the recruitment aspect of your profile happens to be very crucial, right? You have to hire by posting ad on various job portals. Naukri is one portal which we follow a lot. But maybe if in case you suggest any other portal like Apna portal, Indeed, Monster, we can experiment that. But Naukri is definitely one portal we use a lot. Post an ad, then we get responses. So we make sure that when we are posting the ad, we fill the entire form of Naukri. We don't leave any aspect pending. We have an SOP sheet in which we have put links of all the JDs. You can refer to that, or else you can check out the history within Naukri of that same profile and just use the same content and post it. If in case you want to edit the content, you can do that. Very important, you post the job there, you get the responses, you give them a call on the new data, call on the old data, but ultimately we have to close the position. You can parallelly also take help of the communications team, which is part of the marketing department, to send emails or SMS to all the responses of past, and you can put your number there. You put an SMS or email to these people that okay, we have this vacancy. If you want to join, call on this number. That will be your number. You will get call, and then you will close the position, the vacancy that exists. So that's how you talk. You close the position, and once your employee joins within the company, you have to make sure that day one of within the company is productive. They should not be totally clueless when they reach the office, right? You should join. You should whenever there is any joining, reach on time. Maybe reach by 9:30, 9:30. Try to reach in advance so that if in case they are coming at 10, so they're prepared. If in case you think that maybe you may be joining late, then in that case, have that kit ready, and maybe take help of your colleague to hand over that kit to the concerned person, so that they can give a warm welcome to them. So yes, in the very on the very first day, make sure that induction is conducted. Whether the L&D person conducts it, whether you conduct, but induction has to be conducted. There are some videos, some welcome videos. Make sure that your new joinees see those videos, go through the induction. They have the mentoring group in place. They meet who their manager is, their mentor is, and they should be having a direction as to what they have to do. So make sure they get the training plan. Make sure the training plan is well executed, wherein they know that what all tasks they have to do. So that training is given to them, and then they start working. Right. So you have to parallelly make sure that they start working. So help them, make them go have a trip of the entire office, entire infrastructure that we have. So that's one part of it. Second is that documentation is happening properly. The offer letter signing, the agreement signing, the commitment sheet giving, all documents are hard copies are collected and put in the file. Their great HR account is created. That's where they receive all the information such as the RS information, the salary slip information. So they have it installed in their mobile phone wherein they can see all the activities. They have their accounts. Maybe if in case they have joined in sales, and the CRM account is created, the horizontal account is created, relevant trainings are given. So that has to be also taken care of. Apart from that, if in case there are any employee grievances, do make sure that you are able to resolve them. Listen to both parties, come to a solution. Make sure that you settle, you conclude on the issues if in case there are any. Make sure that the environment of the office is well enough. Resolve employee queries. If in case you do not know answer to any queries, maybe reach out to the management and ask them, but give them the right answer. Don't give them the wrong answer. Very, very important, because HR happens to be the most important department for every employee in the company, because they would reach out to the HR for any grievance that they may be having. So you should be able to develop that trust amongst the employees. You should be having that face of yours, which people can rely upon. You'll be using a tool called CRM also. You'll be using the Naukri tool for responses. You'll be using Gmail for communication. We have various WhatsApp groups. So you'll be made to join various mentoring group of various employees. Mentoring group is a group where the new joining employees there along with other members of the company, the important members of the company, so that if in case any communication has to happen with any person within that company, that can happen through their respective mentoring groups. That is where in your case also there will be a mentoring group wherein you can put across your concerns, your grievances, whatever that may be, and your manager or the concerned people may respond to it. Make sure that you're aware of the policies and that comes within the document section of the CRM, the ERP portal, or the Purple Network portal. Either of the two you can check out to refer to the various policies that exist. Make sure you're aware of the leave policy, the resignation policy, the holiday lists, maybe whatever the important commonly asked policies are, because team will be reaching out to you for that. And if in case you do not know the right answer, take some time, check with the management and give them the right answer. But very important, give them an answer. You put across a daily agenda at the start of the day. At the end of the day, you put the report. There is a weekly agenda sheet in which we are assigned weekly goals, that this is what we expect from you for this week, and that can be anything. And just make sure that your team is happy, your employee is happy, solve their concerns, and ultimately also make sure that discipline is a very important aspect. So if in case someone is missing from office for X number of days, you have to send them an absconding letter, giving them a warning that if you don't join back in 3 days or 7 days, we will close the chapter. If in case an employee doesn't perform well, give them a month or two. Maximum we give 1.5 to 2 months. Then we create a PIP group for 7 days, 15 days. Give them generally 15 days. That's like the final 15 days in the company. So please get back on track. So that's the kind of a time which we maintain, 45 days to 2 months for any new employee who's joining in, for having certain basic level of performance. We don't expect very high level of performance, but at least some basic level of performance. If in case within 2 months he or she is not able to do anything, then we simply make a PIP group and maybe close. Rest 30 days resignation policy we follow. If anyone wants to resign, then 30 days is mandatory minimum resignation period. Salaries of employees are received by 7th of every month. We have totally 30 leaves plus holidays, 19 leaves in which sick leave, casual leave, paid, everything is inclusive within those 19 leaves at the rate of 1.5 per month roughly. And 11 are the holidays: Holi, Diwali, Christmas, New Year, etc. So 19 plus 11 comes out to be 30. We have 6 days working. People can swap their weekly offs unless and until the manager is clearly denied to that. If some department is clearly mentioned about a time that, okay, like customer support has to join by 7:30 or maybe or 1:30, then they have to follow time. But in most cases we have flexible timings, except for those departments which are like critical departments. I think most of the information regarding what the expectation from you is clearly shared in this video. Rest, keep in touch with the management, keep in touch with your colleagues in the HR, keep in touch with the manager, and you'll get more information. So welcome to an extremely important department for the entire company, that is the HR department. Welcome to Henry Harvin family. Thank you.